Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Bhante, Kotapola, Sumedha. Today we have a um, Bhante from Sri Lanka. His name is Kotapola Sumedha. He will be no new to us. He will be with us, I hope, in a couple more months. And in today's Dhamma sharing, he will be sharing with us about what is Metta. Metta is a fundamental virtue. As we all know, it is a part of four Brahma Viharas. So we'll look forward to him. Bhante Sumedha, over to you.
I cannot hear Hamdroni.
Yeah, you can start the Dhamma talk.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajas Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang ධම්මස්සවන කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා ධම්මස්සවන කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා ධම්මස්සවන කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා නමෝ තස්ස භගවතෝ අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතෝ අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස මෙත්තාය භික්ඛවේ චේතෝ විමුක්තියා ආසේවිතාය භාවිතාය බහුලී කතාය යානි කතාය වත්තු කතාය අනුට්ඨිතාය පරිචිතාය සුසමාරද්ධාය ඒකාදසානි සංසා පාටිකංකා කතමේ ඒකාදස්ස සුකං සුපති සුකං පටිපුජ්ජති න පාපකං සුපිනං පස්සති මනුස්සානං පියෝ හෝති අමනුස්සානං පියෝ හෝති දේවතා රක්ඛන්ති නාස්ස අග්ගිවා විසංවා සත්තං වා කමති තුවටං චිත්තං සමාධියති මුඛවන්නෝ විප්පසීදති කරෝති උත්තරින් අප්පටි විජ්ජන්තෝ බ්‍රහ්ම ලෝකෝපගෝති. Thank you so much for inviting me to conduct Dhamma sermon for the Dhamma friends who are living in all around the world. So especially in this month, the Lord Buddha's three special aspects was happen for the Lord Buddha. The first one is arising of Siddhartha, the prince of Siddhartha. The second one is enlightenment of the Gautama Buddha or Messiah one. And third one is the great demise. That's why all of Buddhist people who are living in throughout world, very important this month we are calling as in Sri Lanka as Vesak Mase. So what we call in Western tradition, month of May is very important month for the all Buddhists. That is what, as I mentioned before. So actually in this Dhamma sermon, I'm going to introduce about loving kindness sutta. All of you know about that sutta. That sutta is included to Anguttara Nikaya. There are five Nikayas, five chapters. That's what Lord Buddha's spiritual sermons included to all those five chapters. Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and the fifth one is Uddaka Nikaya. Today the sermon included to Anguttara Nikaya, the name called loving kindness. The Pali term is Mettani Sansa. Metta means loving kindness. As I mentioned before, as a topic, all of you heard before, I think so. The English meaning is monks. 11 advantages are to be expected from the release, deliverance of heart by familiarizing oneself with thoughts of loving kindness, by the cultivation of loving kindness, by constantly increasing these thoughts, by regarding loving kindness as a vehicle and also as something to be treasured, by living in conformity with these thoughts, by putting these ideas into practice, and by establishing them. What are the 11? The Lord Buddha categorized and explained about 11 part of benefits from gaining after having done loving kindness meditation. The first one is sleeps in comfort. Sukham supati, it means. The second one is he awakes in comfort. Sukham patibujjate. Someone who is doing loving kindness meditation. Actually, this type of meditation has included to Samatha Bhavana section. Samatha. The third one is he sees no evil dreams. And fourth one is dear to human beings, is dear to non-human beings. Manussanang piyo hoti, amanussanang piyo hoti. Devas protect him. Devata rakkanti. Everybody prays for to gain blessings from devas, right? And seventh one is fire position, fire and poison and sword cannot touch him. Nasa aggi, aggi means fire. Aggima, nasa aggiva, visangva. Visa means the Pali term, visa means poison. Nasa Agiva Visangva Sattangva Kamati. The Satta mean sword and equipment, which is harming for the people. The eighth one is his mind can concentrate quickly. Chitta Massa Pasidati. The 10th one is he dies without being confused in mind. The 11th one, if he fails to attain arahantship, arahantship means you everybody know the highest sanctity, the highest one of the 4 stages. And now he will be reborn in the Brahma world. Those kind of things, someone who can gain after having done Metta meditation, loving kindness meditation. That is the topic of today Dhamma sermon. Everybody heard about, attraction, the law of attraction. Everybody loves about that theory. According to Buddhism, that is what the Buddha was promulgated about law of attraction, the Metta meditation. Someone who is doing this loving kindness meditation, they can get attraction from the others. That is what Buddha called as a similarly, we can similar to Buddhism, that kind of law of attraction, like Metta meditation. That's what I wanted to say in this topic. That is my topic of Dhamma sermon. First of all, I wanted to thank you for the boat of Theravada Buddhist temple. Most Venerable Kakanaguri Lanka Bhante, and also Dr. Rangodavila Chandimatero. Most Venerable Reverences invited me to conduct Dhamma sermon today. Actually, very grateful and very thankful for both of you. Let's move on. Doctrinal advice. It means Dhammanuvad. We can call in Sanskrit Dharmopadesha. Doctrinal advice. Before listening of Dhamma talks, we all have to follow what are the advantages of listening Dhamma. Many of you have listened to many Dhamma talks actually. And now you are listening to another Dhamma talk. I suppose you see the benefits of doing this, otherwise you would not be here. It's also mentioned in the Mangala Sutta. Everybody know about that? Kalena Dhamma Savana, Kalena Dhamma Sakacha. The timely listening to the Dhamma is one of the highest blessings. When we find something good, especially something that benefits us spiritually, it's good to share or introduce it to others. Doing so would also be to our own benefits. Today, I would like to highlight the 5 advantages of listening to Dhamma, based on Dhamma Savana Sutta. The Dhamma Savana Sutta included to also Anguttara Nikaya. The first benefits of listening Dhamma: one hears what one has not heard before. Asutang sunati. The second one, heard before. The third one, no, doubt me, vichikicha. We can commonly heard that word, mostly Dhamma sermons. It is very familiar to us. Doubt. Doubt means vichikicha. The fourth one is, one's views are made straight. Ditting ujung karoti. Ditti means weaves. Weave. You know, samadhitti. Samadhitti means right view. One's mind grows serene. Chitta massa pasidati. Chitta means mind. You know, chitta massa pasidati, the fifth one, the last one. Those 5 benefits, those 5 advantages we can gain from listening the Buddha's words. The Buddha's words, Dhamma, doctrine, sermons. These are 5 rewards in listening to the Dhamma. That is what Buddha promulgated about what we can gain from listening Dhamma. From any place, in any place, anyone can gain these kind of benefits listening based on Buddhist teachings. The first one is clarify what we have learned. The more you know, the more you know how much you do not know. Listeners who are fairly knowledgeable in the Dhamma often need to clarify their understanding of it. A good example is the first precept, to abstain from killing. Is accidental killing of an insect killing? It is not. Actually, Buddha stated about that, Chetanahang bhikkave hammang vadami. Someone who is doing something with intention, with thinking, unwholesome things, that is included to unwholesome doing. Akusala kamma. Is smoking considered as breaking the fifth precept? Suramere majjapamadatthana. So, like that, rather than being passive, it is good to ask questions during Dhamma talks and to forward your queries on what is unclear to you. This gives you a great opportunity to increase the depth of your knowledge in the Dhamma and enhance your wisdom. The second benefits of listening Dhamma: abolish doubt. At times, we are doubtful about certain aspects of our understanding or practice. For example, can Buddhists pray to deities or should they do as Christian converts often do? Throughout their image, should Buddhists make food offerings to their departed relatives? If you listen to the enough Dhamma, you are sure to come across topics that address such issues, and you can then dispel any doubt or misgiving that you may have on such topics. Straighten our views. There are a number of false views that occurs among people. Such view, for example, is that there is no rebirth. When this body dies, that is the end. Such a person can be rather confused when he dies. In fact, he can be very afraid as he approaches his death. Another wrong view is that there is no law of karma. This is potentially dangerous, as one having such a view would be more likely to act as he likes, believing that the evil that he does will not return to him so long as he can circumvent the worldly law. That is the one of the benefit of listening Dhamma. Straighten our views. Ditting ujung karoti. We can discuss other benefits. The one of the benefits, one more benefits, gladden the mind. Chittamasa pasidati. You know, the mind is the major role of our life. In many occasions, the Lord Buddha expressed about that way. One term, very famous Pali term, you know, Pali, actually, that is the Dhammapada, that verse included to Dhammapada. Mano Pubbangama Dhamma Mano Siddha Manomaya Manasache Pasannena Bhasativa Karotiva Tatonang Sukaman Veti Chayava Anapayini. The mind is the first one. We have to proceed our mind to good way. Someone who can protect this kind of mind by themselves, they can collect meritorious deeds. We do not want money, or we do not want any wealth to collect money. The Buddhist way to collecting merits or kusala kamma, we have to proceed our mind correct way. We have to proceed our mind without harming for the others, without greediness, without arrogance, without illusion, like those kind of unwholesome thoughts, unwholesome intentions we have to eradicate from our mind. That's the way of understanding and developing our mind up to arahantship. That is the gladden the mind, means chitta massa pasidati. Dhamma savana, listening of Dhamma is very grateful, very contentment occasion. That is why our mind is the happiness is arising for the to the mind without effort, because we are doing good thing in this moment, listening Dhamma. If someone who can do good things, they can gain happiness. Happiness is the most important thing in this world. That is what Buddha said about that. While living in this world, we cannot be free from suffering. Yet, when you keenly listen to the Dhamma, you may experience occasions when what is said strikes you deeply and you go. During such an occasion, happiness and joy arises in the mind, and suddenly suffering diminishes, at least momentarily. Wisdom arises and peace prevails. Just imagine what it would be like if such a status of mind never leave us. In a nutshell, and shortly, we can say listening to the Dhamma is immensely beneficial and while definitely lead a person to happier living and even to the ultimate liberation. You know, every Buddhist want to attain Nibbana. That is the ultimate truth of Buddhism. That is the ultimate end of the path. We can attain that ultimate liberation listening Dhamma. Dear Dhamma friends, today my topic is loving kindness, spreading loving kindness, doing Metta. The Pali term is Metta. You know, very important these days, spreading loving kindness thoughts for the throughout world. Everybody knows, everybody heard each seconds deaths. It is not one day, one person die, two-person die, or 10% die. This is immensely people are dying throughout world because of spreading pandemic, terrible pandemic. You know, in this moment, we can spread loving kindness thoughts for the throughout world. Someone who are suffering pandemic or any other diseases. Actually, while we are going on road anywhere, just we can we have to listen ambulance tone sometimes. At the moment, firstly we have to do is prevail our loving kindness thoughts for that patient. That is the Buddhist people, someone who are following Buddhism, they are major responsible. That is the major responsibility of doing meditation. Meditation is spreading the one part of meditation. One part of we can introduce many benefits of doing meditation. The one way is we can prevail, we can spread we can prevail loving kindness or tranquility or any other beneficial thoughts to others. That is the meaning of doing metta. Metta meditation is type of Buddhist meditation. As I mentioned before, in Pali Pali language, Buddha's language was Pali. It's not English. It's not any other French, German, Japan, or any other language. The Buddha promulgated his opinions, his philosophy in Pali language. That is what very sweetest language. Madhura Bhasha, you can call Madhura Bhasha, very sweetest language. Closely related to Sanskrit language and is spoken in northern India. Metta means positive energy and kindness towards others. The practice is also known as loving kindness meditation. The goal of metta meditation is to cultivate kindness for all beings, including yourself and family, friends, neighbors, difficult people in your life, and also animals. Some people do not like to animals, right? Mostly Asian countries. The main technique of metta meditation involves reciting positive praises towards yourself and these beings. Very important sutta, the Lord Buddha teaches to monks. Very famous sutta. Every Buddhist know actually. Children and everybody know that sutta. Karaniya Metta Sutta. We can find out some information about metta meditation in Karaniya Metta Sutta. Yekechi Pana Bhutatti Tasavata Varava Anavasesa Digavaye Mahantava Majjimarasa Kanu Katula Dittha Vaye Vad Dittha Yecha Dure Vasanti Avidhure Bhutava Sambhave Siva Sabbe Sattha Bhavantu Sukhitattha. Everybody knows that sutta, very familiar to Buddhist people in Buddhist society. Whatever beings there are, weak or strong, long or short, big, medium sized, subtle or gross, those visible or invisible, residing near or far, living near or far, those that have come to be or have yet to come. Without exceptions, may all beings be joyful. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. That is the way of spreading loving kindness thoughts. Like other types of meditation, the practice is beneficial for mental, emotional, and physical health. It is especially useful for reducing negative emotions toward yourself and other people. What to know about metta meditation? That is very important to discuss. Metta meditation is a traditional Buddhist practice. It's been used for thousands of years. Different traditions approach the practice in different ways. However, all forms of metta meditation share the common goal of developing unconditional positive emotions toward all beings. This includes feelings of joy, trust, love, gratitude, happiness, appreciation, compassion. To cultivate these emotions, to silently recite praise toward yourself and others. These praises mean to express kind intentions. Some examples of metta meditation phrases we can include: may I be safe, peaceful, and free of suffering. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May you be strong and confident. May you be well. May you be peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Like those kind of terms we, we can use to spread loving kindness intentions for the others. It's important to repeat each phrase with mindfulness. This helps you focus on the praise and associated emotions. What are the benefits? Actually, in my topic, I explained about 11 topics, about 11 kind of benefits we can get doing loving kindness meditation. A regular metta meditation practice can be beneficial for both your mind and body. Let's look at some of these benefits more closely. Sukhang Supati, he sleeps in comfort. You know, some people cannot sleep well. They are taking tablets. The Lord Buddha said, someone who cannot sleep well, they have to practice loving kindness meditation. And then they can sleep well. He sleeps in comfort. And also, he awakes in comfort. Sukhang patibujjati. Patibujjati means awake. The third one is, he sees no evil dreams. You know, when we are sleeping, nobody like to see evil dreams, right? Bad dreams, nobody wants to see. Someone who wants to sleep without seeing evil dreams, they have to do loving kindness. They have to spread, they have to cultivate in their inside of mind good thoughts, loving kindness thought, without harming intentions to others. That's the third aspect, the third benefit of loving kindness. The fourth one is, he is dear to human beings. That is what I would say before. Law of attraction, where mostly famous topic nowadays all around world, social medias. We can here we can see some people are very keenly keenly practicing this kind of this method, law of attraction, because some people such as actors, singers, you know, such peoples wants to get attraction of people, attraction of audience. They are doing various things, they're doing makeups and also using some fragrance and also some uh, equipments, such as uh, golden things, made by golden things. They are using to get others attraction to them. But in this sutta, Lord Buddha explained, he is dear to human beings. Manussanam piyohoti. Someone who can practice, spread, express loving kindness thoughts, loving kindness words, loving kindness actions. In this society, we can get others, others attraction without practicing any other uh, scientifically or unknowing things, right? We cannot guarantee about at the law of attraction. We do not have any guarantee. Law of attraction. Nobody knows uh, who said that topic, law of attraction. But the Lord Buddha promulgated to Buddhist people, to Buddhist society, someone can practice loving kindness meditation, they can gain attraction from attraction from humans, attraction from non-human evils. Is dear to non-human beings. Non-human mean yakka, you know, very cruel peoples, right? At the Buddha's time, very famous non-human was Alavaka, very famous evil. The sixth one is Devas protect him. Devata Rakkanti. Fire, poison, and sword cannot touch him. Nowadays, Palestinians and Israel. Both countries are attacking each other. Israel, Israel military is sending missiles to Palestine, and also them reacting. Palestinians are attacking with sending missiles or any kind of harmful equipments they are using to kill people, to destroy buildings, to destroy uh, country. But uh, people are dying. You know, nobody wants to die. People are fear to hear that word. People do not want to war. People do not like to fight. In this sutta, the Lord Buddha said, someone who do not like to attack or fight, they have to practice loving kindness meditation, metta meditation. As a repetition of doing this meditation, they can feel, they can get as a result of fire, poison, and sword cannot touch them. That is the one and important beneficial things. The next one is his mind can concentrate quickly. You know, our mind is very puzzle place, right? Our mind is nobody can control our mind. It's very hard thing controlling mind. Durang gamang ekacara. The mind is living by self, and also the mind is go far away. Durang gama. People want to do with something, focus on mind, focusly focus on mind for the one thing. That is what the Lord Buddha said. His mind can concentrate quickly. The next one is his countenance is serenity. He dies without being confused in mind. If he fails to attain arahantship here and now, he will be reborn in the Brahma world. Like those things, the 11 type of beneficial things we can gain after doing loving kindness meditation. So let's move on some beneficial things of doing loving kindness things. Some of the scientists and psychologists have researched about this kind of loving kindness meditation in Western peoples. Actually, benefits of loving kindness meditation, Western psychology views. We have to touch, we have to observe Western thoughts. Many of us have heard about the benefits of meditation. We may have even tried meditation once or twice, and many of us will have found it hard and concluded that meditation is not for me. Loving kindness meditation focuses on developing warmth towards others. You know, one of the uh, psychologists said, his name is Salzberg. He said, as I have described in my talk, compassion, kindness, and empathy are very basic emotions to us. Research shows that loving kindness meditation has tremendous benefits from greater well-being to providing relief from illness and improving emotional intelligence, increases positive emotions and decreases negative emotion. He said, increases vagal tone, which increases positive emotions and feelings of social connection. And also very important thing, decreases migraines. You know, migraine is kind of headache. Loving kindness meditation intervention in reducing migraine pain. You know, there is kind of migraines, kind of headaches. It decreases PTSD. The short-term PTSD means post-traumatic stress disorder. We can decrease PTSD. The extended of PTSD means post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a psychiatric disorder that may occur in people who have experienced or witnessed a traumatic event such as a natural disaster, a serious accident, a terrorist act, war, combat, or rape, or who have been threatened with death, sexual violence, or serious injury. Doing or practicing loving kindness meditation, people can decrease PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and also decreases schizophobia spectrum disorders. Everybody knows about schizophobia. In Sinhala, Binnon Mad. Those kind of things, those kind of mental disorders, unbalance of mental intentions, we can reduce doing this meditation. Actually, we can practice, we can do every moment in our life, while we are traveling, while we are cooking, while we are studying, or while we are sleeping, any moment we can practice, we can do this meditation without any harmful thoughts prevailing, without any expressing thought of revenge. You know, people are revenge. People are reacting, but we have to stop reacting for some kind of things. We do not have to react bad things. We have to react with good things. That is what Buddha said in this meditation, loving kindness meditation. So everybody knows about loving kindness meditation because of this very famous type of meditation in the field of Buddhism. So many people practicing this kind of meditation. In this moment, very important to practicing loving kindness meditation because of we are cultivating good thoughts in our mind. We can live with very strong life. We do not want to get any other immunization tablets or foods because our mind cannot eat. The mind is always processing with thoughts. Like example, when we are growing, when we are planting a plant, we have to put good water. We have to uh, we have to give them good air and also good fertilizers to grow up by themselves. If we give them, if we give to that plant bad water with poison or bad air, bad fertilizers, that tree is extremely die or destroyed. The same thing happening to our mind. We have to practice good thoughts in our mind, beneficial thoughts in our mind. That is what we have to do. Practice loving kindness thoughts, practicing, spreading, expressing loving kindness thoughts to others. We can live strongly and we can live long life without any mental disorders, because someone who are doing loving kindness meditation, their minds not becoming harmful. That is what the Lord Buddha said. Everybody should practice loving kindness meditation without boundary. Sukha kamani bhutani. Peoples or individuals wants to live peacefully. Sukha means comfortable life. Everybody wants to live comfortable life. They want to good foods, good house, good vehicles, money, such things. They wants to live in the society. Someone who harming to others, someone who destroying others, someone who destroying others' wealth, they can gain suffering. Their mind is always suffering, full of suffering. We have to actually practice this way, loving kindness, meditation. We have to practice always, every moment, every day, everywhere. That is what the Lord Buddha said. The end of this Dhamma discussion, I would prefer everybody learn, everybody gain some kind of good practices, some kind of things, listening this Dhamma sermon to their life, beneficial things to their life. I would suggest you to learn Dhamma. Please always listen Dhamma, because listening Dhamma is developing our life, cultivating our mind, cultivating our sansaric journey. Everybody wants to end of this sansaric journey, sansaric life. If somebody want to end this life, this sansaric life, they have to practice meditation. Meditation is the way to successful life. Finally, I would thank you for uh, having invited me, both of Venerable Sirs, and also every uh, persons who are listening in this Dhamma talks on live. Thank you so much listening this Dhamma talk. Finally, we all transfer merits to the gods and gods every devas. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahittika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahittika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu dhamma desanam. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahittika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu mang paranti. Abhivadana silisse niccang vaddapachayino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sabga sampatti mevacha ato samijjatu.